Excuse me. Welcome, everybody, to the TASG Watch Party on a Tuesday night. We are finally back yet again this week. Welcome to week 2 of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Last week, we had the first 2 episodes out. It was a very, very good time. And this is something that I feel like, and I personally say that, like, it's about time that Disney had a win here and there. We had a win with Ahsoka. We had a win with Guardians of the Galaxy. It's a good way to end off a high note with Percy Jackson and the Olympians. And in the first 2 episodes, I was blown away at how good this show is. This is, and I've been telling a lot of people this, that this show, this series, this is Disney's version of Stranger Things. The chemistry between the cast members is incredible, and the performances are just extremely well done. It doesn't feel like a Disney Plus show, but this is like the new standard for Disney Plus shows. If Disney can consistently come out with hit after hit after hit with something like Percy Jackson and the Olympians, they are set for success. And heading into 2024, we'll update you on what shows that we're expecting to watch, but as for right now, we're sticking to our Star Wars slate. We're not looking to touch Echo, which is set to start in January. But we are going to continue Invincible, Season 2. We're going to continue with our Invincible Season 2. We're going to do a whole bunch of stuff. And it's going to be a lot of fun. So thank you for subscribing here in 2024. I'm sorry, in 2023. And we'll be wrapping up the new year with a brand new episode of TASG, our final one of 2023. Later, it's going to go live New Year's Eve. And it's just a little way of saying thank you as we wrap up season 24. We'll be starting season 25 in February, just because I want to take a little break of vlogging. I mean, we had a really good run the last few weeks with pretty much an upload every other day. And so, yeah. Anyways, we're live here tonight in my room on a Tuesday. We're going to watch Percy Jackson and the Olympians. And Season 1 so far is going to be about the Lightning Thief. And then Sea of Monsters, we'll see if a Season 2 is greenlit. And Disney, I hope you greenlight a Season 2. The fans want it. It would be the worst decision if they decided to cancel this, because it's just, the writing is so good. The acting is well done. Let's finally jump right into it. Episode 3. We visit the Garden Gnome Emporium. Now, if you remember the movie, the iconic scene, the iPod Touch back, the glass back, just to avoid seeing Medusa gaining any eye contact with Medusa. So, yeah, I hope your holiday season has been incredible. I hope you enjoyed the food. I hope you enjoyed everything. And let's jump right into it. This is a 44-minute episode. Percy sets off on the quest to return Zeus's Master Bolt and stop a war between the gods. 44-minute episode. We're going to have the timer available for you. It's going to be in the lower right-hand side. We're going to get the thing started in just a moment right here. You're watching TASG Watch Party. This is Percy Jackson and the Olympians, Episode 3 of Season 1. Starting here in 3, 2, 1. such an iconic scene and a great way to start um, the odds, basically. And in the movie, I think, oof, I don't think we've had a proper title card sequence. Not until like you get to the end of the episode. This is a true definition of an only kid. Oh, hello. Who are you? It's like, is that a body? Oh. Oh, shit. Oh, she should have let him curse. It's an oracle. Oh, it's that one dude from Ahsoka. Why is it Las Vegas? I was like, me? It's definitely not going to be Clarice. Damn. How is he not a candidate? Already the variant from the movie, and I think does it very well. It's like you get to choose who joins you, not the friends join you along the way. You pick a team. Why would he not be happy? You're just tuning in 5 minutes, 12 seconds of a 44-minute episode. Pokemon, I choose you. And that's Luke. It's Luke. He knows that it's time. You better. You're 24. You know what the good stuff is. Not enough. Not in this economy. Drachmas, baby. The flying shoes. I hate the look of the wings so much. You better not. Fear is not the way of the Jedi. Aw. New York, baby. That looks pretty good. Not surprised. She wouldn't listen. Damn. I absolutely love that they're on the same playing field. Like they have like mutual respect with one another versus I think Animeth, it took me a while to get me accustomed in the movies. I like this so much better. Not the PABT. Oof. You're in New York. Take the train. What about a train? If you're just tuning in, just heading into the 11th minute now. I Somebody on Twitter said that they managed to cast Indian Michael Sarah, and they posted side by side comparison pics, and low key, I see it. Got the awkwardness down too. I mean, like, this is one of the best castings ever. Period. It just makes sense for the characters and the big oof. Bro, those are massive candies. Uh oh. That mystery lady right there. Oh, that's creepy. There's that word again. Glory. I think the importance of glory in terms of the Greek gods is very important and will play a massive role in this series. Miss Dodds is alive. Is alive. I think. Yeah. Megan Mullally. How is she talking to her? But they're on the same bus? Shit. Just that that's what causes that evac. Oh, there's some two. Damn. This week's pretty good, I will say. Commercial break. With this new Disney Plus with ads, I definitely think that the especially this show, my biggest issue is that they just I mean that's someone's train of thought. Hence the chosen one. Anakin was the chosen one, singular, only. Everybody has those days. I don't think she's ever talked because they don't do that though. That's not how it works. Damn. If you're just tuning in, we're about to hit the 20th minute very soon. This is giving. It's getting familiar. It's Sia. Are they actually? Correct me if I'm wrong, but don't they cut her head off? Oh God! Of course you would trust her. Hmm. But is she here right now? So do we get to do the garden gnomesy, or the garden gnome, the iPod scene? Because I think right now it's giving Hansel and Gretel. I think is the fairy tale. Oh no. I don't remember if there was a food scene in the movies. Curse for bad hair forever. Uh oh. Just tuning in, 24 minutes, 32 seconds. Medusa has brought them into her lair. Poseidon. Interesting. And so now that she, a daughter of Athena. You're a liar. You don't believe. Yeah, it's your hatred. She's making bacon? And he still trusts her after that. No, it's Luke, and we all know that. It's Luke. Because I think the scale of 1 to 10, how are you feeling? And all of a sudden, manipulative bitch right here, man. Pandora's box? No. Ooh, commercial break. Again, ever since Disney Plus debuted that new ad-supported tier, it's become more and more frustrating, especially for this show, because it has a just sudden cut to black. I think she looks great. Personally, I think Medusa looks great. I forgot who played her in the movies, but like, oh shit, Murphy baby. It's also giving National Treasure, but that's pretty cool. I mean, like you run like a little trough. Oh fuck, you have a little trough. That's terrifying. This is something that Hades would do. Black Beatles in the city. Oh, what was it? If you remember the iconic movie scene, the iconic iPod, I was like, we gotta be safe. And I was like, wow. That part, I gotta watch it again. I'm sorry. That part was really good. Also, please forgive me if I'm a little bit tired. I came out of work just about a couple hours ago. All right. Is he going to cut off her head? Don't do it. That's creepy. They cut off her head by doing that? Bruh, that's some rebel stuff. That's how they do it? So no iPod. Do we even get to see the head? No? Is this rated PG? Come on, man. I mean, it's alright. That's fucking dumb. I'm sorry. That's got to be my first gripe with it. I don't know how the other people reacted, but I'm like, come on. And I think after this, you're either going to Nashville. I think the order goes this, Nashville, not Gateway Arch, Las Vegas, or whichever one, or vice versa. I mean, given that again, you did cut off the head, it makes sense. He was ready for his fate. He was ready for his close-up. $34.07 of a 44-minute episode. I got a better idea. Ooh. There will be some hiccups along the way. So I think the lightning bolts as the thing. Luke betrayed you, man. Not any of them. But that's because we read the book. We saw the movie. I think this is one of the best parts about making this a series is that this you're able to flesh out the the chemistry between the characters. I mean, what if you do? Serious beef. Oh, it's I. Send it home. Don't open the fridge. Okay. Yeah. So this scene. Oh, never mind. Empire State Building, New York City, baby. That's cool. That's cool. And he actually did send it to him. Of course. Of course. But yeah, he is the messenger. I'm not surprised. Yeah. Lin-Manuel Miranda as Hermes. I thought we would find him at the Vegas episode. That is what the his picture was anyway, so clever. Clever. I like it. I like it. Dare I call dare I call this a filler episode? It's not filler because like this was a very important part. Because I don't think no, I don't think we ever saw Hermes. I'm trying to remember. I need to watch it. We've had the holidays the last couple of days, but you know, we're gonna hold just to see what's gonna be what we're gonna see next week. This is a fun episode. This really was. All right. Next week, Nashville or oh, Lori Bream. No I'm kidding. Yeah, it's the Gateway Arch scene, baby. That's gonna be fun. You're gonna take that leap of faith. Can't wait for next week. So far, it has been banger after banger after banger. And through 3 episodes, we get to see that, there's a little bit of conflict where one of the three, one of the two, Grover or Annabeth, is going to betray. Interesting. Who will it be? We all know it's probably Luke, but I don't know why they think they're trying to go for some sort of misdirection, despite us, we know what we're expecting. I had fun this episode. I don't know how people are feeling about the beheading scene, because we had a legendary. Actually, let's take a look at the tweets. I'm gonna open up Twitter on my phone. That was a legendary scene. The iPod reflection was reflective of 2009. Perky Jackson. Latest. Clarice is a fan favorite? Bruh. Okay, this one by @DNumbros says, I always knew they were practically babies in the book, but seeing these literal babies on a quest through New York or whatever, all on their own, they're 3 apples tall, walking those streets alone. Someone save them. Yeah, because remember what we're used to, what I had in my day, back in my day. We had Logan Lerman. I forgot the names of the other 2 actors, but you already had Logan Lerman, and he was probably in his late teens, early 20s, and then you there's no way you're going to accurately portray the moments from the book in this one. So yeah, things were clearly aged up, but you look at this and you're they're 12, 13. Which, by the way, by the time I was 12, 13, I was already attending 24-hour day at Disney. So I'm but they're in the Big Apple making all these massive things. I'm just surprised nobody's gone up to them and asked, for identification or something, because they're just traveling interstate, mind you, to these other areas. Now, Hermes and his appearance definitely it's definitely a moment, but you could tell that he was very excited to bring that. Now, if he knows that it's his son, I want to know. I want to see that at the end. So unfortunately mid. No, it's not. Alex Wiggins hates this show. Within T.S. Garrison says this Percy Jackson series really slays so hard. You guys aren't going to believe this. Straight from the book to the screen. From the book to Disney Plus. I think this episode though felt very filler in nature. So which is not bad for this, for an 8-episode series. It's not bad at all that we get something that felt filler like we had, every important note in the book gets an episode. Not sure how to feel about that, because now you're really stretching things to a T. But you get the character development, you get that part. So it's a two-way street, just by seeing it. So I enjoyed it. It was a fun time, and we got to see the characters have a little bit of a conflict, but they're going to move on, and they're going to move on together. So let's see what episode 4 will bring next week, right here on the TASG Watch Party. Tuesday night, hopefully we'll be back in time for the episode's release. If not, we'll do another 10 p.m. live stream just like this one. This is the last live stream of 2023. Thank you for joining us through all of it. Special thanks to the friends that we've made along the way. Jensen Heather, to Tim Wilkins, who's been texting me during the show. Tim Wilkins for joining us. But we've also had Mark Monarch, the likes of Mark Monarch and Strictly Casuals, Ryder Maldonado. We've been texting occasionally about the shows. So we had a lot of fun this year in 2023. So stay tuned. Subscribe with us as we'll bring you vlogs, we'll bring you watch parties, and hopefully introducing very soon our brand new sports talk podcast sometime later next year. So take a look out for that. That's TASG for 2023. I'm Mark Canape. On behalf of all of us here, thank you for celebrating the holiday season with us at the Disneyland Resort, and thank you for joining us here this all year long. We had a lot of fun, and I'll talk more about it in great length in our official end of year episode. But that's it for now. I'm Mark Canape. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next week for the next episode of Percy Jackson and the Olympians. Good night, everyone.